How's it going, everybody? Doing this Saturday night because the rain hasn't quite been letting up here and there, and when it does, then the wind picks up a little bit. But hasn't brought out some decent opportunities to do anything, so I want to go ahead and pick a spot out here in the yard, on the family property, amongst the project vehicles. As I've stated many times before, you never know what may still be attached to all the older vehicles out here. We're at 81 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. It truly means a lot. Later in the week, I'm gonna go check and see if Caldwell is ready to go back and visit. I might, go visit a little early instead of waiting until October. There's some other places I want to visit as well, but I kind of want to wait until my sibling is with me, because these are areas that we've been wanting to investigate together, and I don't want to go without him. And plus, too, he's rarely ever home. That's why I'm trying to grow the YouTube channels and everything, so that way he doesn't have to travel much anymore. So we're going to start off with Spirit Talker, and I'll skip over to some other apps this time around. Make sure that I'm going to lower that down so that way it's not too blaring. Position here. Okay, let's turn that back up. Turn that off. Make sure that the sound is up on here. Hello?
We are watching you all.
We are watching you all. And the sound. There we go. Now the sound's all the way up. I keep forgetting to turn it up. Readjust it here so that way it's nice and straight. There we go. So we are watching you all. Who are we? Who's we? Excuse me. I'm going to try to breathe through my nose as best as I can. But allergies is making it a slight issue, so I'm going to be possibly a heavy mouth breather tonight. I'm going to try to breathe, kind of more shallow, so that way it doesn't interrupt anything. So who's we? I know that there are individuals out here amongst the vehicles, because I see you sometimes during the day, but more at the night.
Prison.
Is this place a prison to you? Are you trapped here? Are you stuck here? Confined? Is it because of the vehicles? Light rumbling in the distance, which sounds like a sprinkler system. So I have to take notice of that in the audio if it comes up. So where is this prison supposedly at, or located at? I don't quite believe you. Is prison referencing of Earth, this mortal plane?
Big.
Big. Well, anything can be big. Oh. Speaking of big, there's some big insects swarming that nightlight. Kind of casting a shadow a little bit and making it flicker. Hopefully it doesn't come up on the camera and, disturb things. Just Miller's, really.
Alice.
Alice. So what's with Alice and Big? Is this prison big? This supposedly individual named Alice in a big prison? Excuse me. It's a nice crystal clear night. No wind, no nothing. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself.
My Stamash.
You're Stamash. I know how stomach is spelled, but that's not how Stamash. You're Stamash. I'm not familiar with that term. I'm moving around a little here on the left side. What is this referencing to?
Hot.
I'm gonna look up Stamash, and I'll put it down in the description to tell everyone on what it is, because I don't know what it is. And I'll look up the definition. We'll find out what Stamash or Stamache is, or whatever it is. I'm dumbfounded. I'm lost for words. So,
Is this a ritual?
I wouldn't necessarily say it. Not in no way, shape, or form. This is a way to communicate with everybody. Because I can understand that we all have our ways of life, our ways of existence. And I do come in peace. I do a lot of research, investigations, and all forms of life. It could be anywhere and everywhere. I know I have certain select locations that I do this mostly on. But no, this is not a ritual. It's just a form of communication to help us one another to communicate with each other. I kind of faltered on the grammar there. So, who's watching us? Who's we? Because I want to go back to this question. Who's we? Identify yourself. There's a coyote. I do have some vehicles nearby to pop into. The best bet will be the 74 Jaguar over here.
Malicious.
Malicious? How's that? Malicious. Yeah, the coyotes could be malicious. A curious pup can be bad news. I hear them. Those dirty little buggers. Well, is there anything else that you may want to say? Because I'm going to be using another form of communication. Not going to be no ritual. I understand that you could probably think of this as a ritual because of this stupid skull on the screen. But it is not a ritual in no way, shape, or form. Yeah, coyote pups, 'tis the season.
I'll use my voice.
Okay, if you're going to use your voice, I am listening. Unless if you're patiently waiting for me to go over to this other form
Vanished.
of communication, vanished. I might let this run just a little bit longer. Really need to get a storage barn for all of these to put them in.
Lungs.
That makes no sense. Well, maybe I'll use my voice. So are you screaming right now? Or are you referencing to me? Because I know my lungs are permanently damaged from some stupid stuff I used to do many, many years ago. Of course, allergies don't help out either. But I want to ask one more time. We are watching you all. Who's we? Are you known to be called Legion? Are you an angel? Excuse me. What the hell was that? Sound like laughter
1200s.
behind me. 1200s, huh? I used to get that a lot on another program. What took place in the 1200s in humans' history? It could be related to the English language. I can't remember off the top of my head. I hope I got that on camera.
There's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, I believe it. May have attracted something.
Omen of death.
Nah. It could spook and be a boogeyman all at once. But does not have no power over life. Yeah. Heard like a laugh. And then the shapeshifter. Hmm. Hmm. So is this what's we're watching you all? Are you attached to one of the vehicles here? You do realize it is not yours anymore, it's ours. They're in good hands. But you don't need to have no final business with anything here.
Cannon.
Cannon. I don't. That makes no sense. I want to go ahead and turn this off, though. Thank you very much. Yeah. Shapeshifter, huh? Well, a little bit of a story. We're out in the Great Plains. And a lot of stuff does happen out here. Many, many years ago, we lived over in the neighboring state. We had a lot of barn cats. And well, my mother, it's gonna be loud. But there's some kittens that got killed by something in the night. My mother and brother went out to investigate this because my late father wasn't there. He was on a construction trip because he did construction for a living. They found kittens that had bite marks on their necks, dead. And seems like they were drained from blood. There's other places in the area that had that too. Let's see, I know. Gonna get this leveled out. But we also had some other cats too that were before I start this, tell the story. We had some cats too that were bitten on their hind legs and their back. It was a perfect skin mark on each side. They were skinned and they were paralyzed in the back. I don't know how they escaped, but they did. My sister, she had a cat named Mitzi. Thought I heard something. If you're hiding over there in those tall weeds, you better not think of anything. Because if you think you can manhandle me, you're going to think wrong. But she survived the ordeal, but became paralyzed in the back. Some other cats were kind of fortunate enough, and we knew people that would take care of them. You know, because they specialized in special needs animals, and they were friendly cats and all that. Didn't bother the dogs because, you know, they were big. But the cats, whatever this thing was, would come over to our place now and then. We had that issue stopped when we moved over to this state in 97. Never had that issue since. So, but we also lived kind of nearish a natural creek too. So it was one of its original ancient creek in the area that's also connected to the river, and also water melt from the mountains many, many miles away. So something in cryptozoology was always fascinated about, but this one particular house, it happened at a lot, and another one not so much. But it also was happening to other people's barn cats in the area too, and small livestock. So who knows what the hell it was. So enough of that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Hopefully it's not too loud, and if it is, I'll move the camera back a little bit. Hello? So, I was told that there's a shapeshifter nearby. Is this true? I need a clear, definitive answer. Yes or no? But I don't believe you, though. But I was also said that we are watching you all. Who is we? Is this individual named Alice? Hold on, I'm going to turn this off for a second here. Give me a moment. What the hell is that noise? Is this the camera? No, it's something out there. Out in the field. Is that a bug? I don't know if you could hear it on the camera, but it's like a tss, 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 periodically. Is this... Is this it? It's my cell phone. That is so bizarre. Yeah, sorry for cutting that off. It's just... Yeah, now it's making the odd psst, psst sound. It's so strange. Huh. Yeah, hello again. So I wonder what's going on with the cell phone, because it doesn't do that. Except for when, I guess, when this is on. So, who is we? Who's watching us all? Let's turn this over a little bit. There we go. There's a shapeshifter. Why is there a shapeshifter in the area? Did you say bread? Brad or threat? Could it be because of the proximity of the camera? No, it's not. I don't mean to move the camera around a lot, but yeah, hopefully that's not messing up any EVPs, because I can literally hear myself. I'm going psst, psst, like that. Hello? So, if you want to use your voice, now's the time to do it. Unless that was you earlier. I may have to re-bless my family's property. Do some protections and everything again. So, you're not going to tell me who you are? Or is your name Alice that you told me on the other form of communication? How do you think this is a ritual? How do you think this is a ritual? Is it because of the symbols that are seen on the screen? Or the skull that was on the previous picture? Hey, don't you be hissing at me. Don't you be hissing at me. I don't appreciate that. You damn well know I come in peace. But if you do something towards me, anything on the property here, yeah, you're hissing at me. If you do anything towards me, anything on the property or the animals or family members, stuff like that, near or far, I'm going to get you banished. So you stop your BS. You stop your garbage. You won't like it, trust me. Because I'll call down upon the Holy Spirit and angels to cast you out, to banish you. You may not like that at all. If you enjoy your freedom and peace and everything, you better straighten up your stuff. You be more helpful instead of damning and demanding and hurting and threatening. Because I don't appreciate that, and I'm pretty sure nobody else appreciates that garbage. You understand me? Good. Because all you know, I don't back down. Because I've chased you guys before, and I'll chase you again. So, I'm going to ask again. Who is watching? Answer me. Is this individual named Alice? Really? I give all of you a voice again, and this is how you treat me? Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's go on to another thing. Heat, yeah, there's heat with the hot. But I'm curious on something. What is the prison? What are you referencing to? Excuse me. So is there anything else that you may want to talk about? Excuse me. Help. Help on what? After how all of you began to treat me tonight? You're seriously asking for help? Well, dang, that was my ankle popping. If you heard a loud pop, dang. So if there's nothing else to really say, if you're not going to be nice and respectful, I'm going to turn this off. I can also go get my red and black box. Because a lot of you don't like talking to the people on that. A lot of you may know it as the S box. I know a lot of you don't like talking to those other individuals on that. So do we have a mutual understanding? Because we're all people after all. We can be respectful to one another. Oh, I got coyotes over there to the west of me. I got coyotes over there to the east of me. Anything else that you want to say before I turn this off? What do you mean, what? Anything else you want to say before I turn this off? Well, I'm going to close the portal now. Thank you very much for communicating with me. See, I normally, when they get stern with me, I get stern back. I don't put up with the nonsense. You know, I've been warned multiple times not to do that, but also, too, you have to put up barriers to defend yourself, to make sure that nothing happens to you and your person. So, I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to do the ghost EVP. Alright. Is anybody here? I understand that there are some people here, but they've been rude. Let's scoot this forward just a little bit more. As close as at least I can get it. Just the camera. Looks okay right there, I guess. Because you guys got a extremely close front row seat to this, so hopefully it's not too loud. So what are you referencing to a prison? Where is this prison located?
Team.
Team. This thing likes to say team a lot.
Randall.
Randall. Is this Randall in connection with Alice? Something came close. What are you trying to say? Who's we are watching you all? Is there reference to this Alice and Randall? Higher beings? Higher entities?
Forgiven.
Are you sure you're forgiven? Because a lot of you were nasty to me just then. Because like I said, I give a lot of you a voice, a way to communicate with me, and your voices to be heard elsewhere. And yet you're nasty to me? I want to hear that. Tim. We have an Alice, Randall, and Tim. But I want to hear that.
Shelton.
How many more are there? Can you do that laugh again, or supposedly that laugh? On a side note, I kind of heard that again, but I didn't point it out. I think it might have been an owl flapping from the trees, and it kind of echoed, and it sounded like it, so I'm actually going to kind of excuse that. Could have been too coincidental, but I did hear an owl back over here flapping, so it could have just echoed just right to make it sound like laughing.
Governor.
Governor? A governor of what?
Toe.
Toe. It's not making much of any sense.
Hamburger.
A hamburger. Well, in a way that can be kind of an insult since I'm a larger set man, but I'm fixing that. But also, too, it could be a food. I mean, a hamburger does sound good, but not right now. If you heard an odd noise, I yawned just then. I try not to make it too obvious and too loud. So, Alice, Tim, and Randall. Anybody else from We Are Watching You All? What's my name?
Crowd.
Crowd. It doesn't feel like I'm being watched. But it feels like there's something nearby but not threatening. Of course, too, this is my property. I feel, safe and sound here. But crowd. I don't get that one. What's my name? I would like to hear my name being spoken. Just to let me know that someone is here listening. A lot of you said it before many times. Well, if you're not going to say anything else, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. It seems like we're done communicating with one another tonight. Because by the power of the Holy Spirit, and the Heavenly Father, and the angels above, may you all go in peace and protected by the positive energies of Mother Earth. Wish you all peace. So I'll go ahead and turn this on. Put this all the way up. And the camera is being drained 37%. It was at 100% when I came out here. But yeah, that thing. See if I can take a clear picture of this and show all of you. I can kind of get up close without being too damn blurry. Not a live picture, damn it. How does that even get turned on? Jesus. Oh no, it went down by 36. Interesting. Yeah, going for about 45 minutes long. And my battery life is supposed to last at least 2 hours. So, interesting interaction. First time on anything I got a shapeshifter response. I might have to re-bless the property tomorrow. I have multiple methods and multiple ways in order to do that. But, yeah, you just never know. I don't know what to really say. A lot of it was kind of a little bit on the interesting side tonight. And, yeah, I'll just see what happens and what comes up on EVP when I play this video back and try to decipher the best I can on what I heard or what I think I've heard on the Necrophonic app. Again, we're at 81 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. We've gotten our biggest growth in the past week. That's the biggest growth we've ever gotten on this channel. It truly means a lot, and it's really hard to grow a channel like this. Yeah, it just means a lot. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're after subscribers. No money, no way, shape, or form. All the equipment that you will see come up onto this channel is our responsibility and our responsibility alone. We're here to entertain you, not you to entertain us. So, I better get inside. For once, there's no mosquitoes. There might be some, but since it's getting cooler and it's getting ready to do the first frost, probably in the next couple weeks, I'll probably start doing some nighttime investigations more. As reason why I did the daytime stuff, because I was getting sick and tired of being bit, and plus I'm allergic to a lot of bug sprays because of the chemicals and garbage in them. So alrighty. This is Aaron here at the Midwestern Expedition. I shall bid you all adieu. So you all have a good night. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for support.